What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. I am Bianca. It is nice to have you here, and today we're going to be doing a quick and easy fried rice. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stick around for this fried rice greatness. Here are just a few things that you're going to need to start with, but don't worry, I will post everything you need plus the recipe down below. So first we're going to start out by making sure our tofu is completely dried out using a paper towel. And we're going to cut it into 1-inch little cubes. And here I'm placing the cubes on the paper towel again so I can dry them out a little bit more because I still see there's a little bit moisture in them. I didn't leave it out to dry for like an hour or two. I just took it out and started patting it dry. And here I'm just squeezing the tofu just to see if there's any water left inside of it. And it's a little bit left, so I'm going to pat them dry a little bit more. Usually you leave tofu under something heavy and let it slowly drain, but I didn't have the time. And now I'm just starting with the marinade, pouring that and making sure you get a nice little coating on both the top and the bottom of the tofu. So once you cover your tofu with your marinade, mix generously. Make sure your tofu is covered on all sides with whatever marinade you choose to use. Now set that aside and start cutting up your veggies. So as you guys know, carrots take a while to cook on the stove. To make this process go faster, I'm dicing them up into small pieces and placing them in the bowl of water. After, I'm going to place the bowl of water and carrots in the microwave for about 3 minutes. So I'm just chopping up the broccoli so it can be in smaller pieces, and I'm going to do the same process I did with the carrots by putting the broccoli in a bowl and adding a little bit of water that I stole from the carrots and letting that create some steam to cook the broccoli a little bit faster. And I'm going to place the broccoli in the microwave for 2 minutes. And here I'm chopping up a piece of Scotch bonnet pepper just for a little bit of heat inside my rice. If you're going to use a Scotch bonnet pepper, make sure you dice it up really tiny so you're not biting on a big chunk. It can get really hot. So 3 minutes later, I took the carrots out of the microwave and now I'm just poking them with a fork to see if they're done. So this is the seasoning mix that I'm using for my fried rice. I love it because it's gluten-free and low sodium, and the best part is it only has like 4 ingredients. And here I'm using balsamic minute rice. Cook it as directed. And I'm going to use about a tablespoon of this sunflower oil to grease my pan. So I'm going to spread that around the pan so make sure it's evenly distributed, and I'm also going to add some soy sauce. Gonna spread that around, and now we're gonna add our veggies. I always start with the veggie that takes the longest to cook. So in this, it is the carrots. I'm going to start off with adding a little bit at a time of the seasoning pack. You're going to see me add that little by little until it is fully gone. Here I'm just adding the broccoli, and you want to stir up and keep stirring until all the vegetables get completely immersed in all the seasonings and everything is completely coated. And then you're going to add a hole in the middle and then add your rice. And to that rice, I'm adding a bit more seasoning and some more soy sauce to make sure everything gets fully immersed in each other. So to make this a little bit more of a fried rice experience, I'm going to be using some just egg inside of my rice. And happy Red Friday, everyone. I just want to give a big shout out to all my deployed service members. I see you. And as a service member myself, and as the daughter of a retired Army veteran who's been on multiple deployments, and myself who's been on multiple deployments, this is a very important topic to me because I have been there. So if you ever want to help out a service member, someone who is deployed, reach out to your local Yellow Ribbon or Beyond Yellow Ribbon program at your local military base. And you can help a deployed service member by doing simple things for their families back home that need help with things like raking leaves or blowing snow, or even something as simple as making them dinner. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Now back to the video. So now I've added my egg to the middle of my rice, and make sure you keep stirring that up. That just egg will stick to the bottom of any pan. Now the rice is complete, so let's move on to making our tofu. I'm using the same pan that I used for my rice. I'm not gonna dirty up another dish. Nope. So go ahead and pour that tofu inside there with all of the liquid. So when I poured the tofu in the pan, I realized that they were kind of big chunks and they were gonna take too long to cook. So I just started dicing them up smaller so they would cook faster. So the tofu actually took the longest to cook. It maybe took about 10 minutes. At this point, you just got to keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it and until it gets nice and crispy on both sides. Then it's done. So voila, and here we have our 15-minute fried rice, and I think it came out really good. And here's my plate with the added tofu on the side, and as you can see, I garnished it with a little bit of green onions just to make it look cute. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making them, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next. I am open to all suggestions. And until the next one, guys, bye.